buddy.
18-month subscriber, Roskris108.
Hello. Hi, everyone. We're back to face cam. Hi, Sovereign. Hi, Ember. Hi, Roz. Thank you for resubscribing. And hi, Elite Kid. No. No, you don't. No, you don't walk on. We are not doing cutscenes tonight. No, you don't. How is everyone doing? Oh, geez, I forget. Was that it? Clear 5? Oh, I'm in the way of the menu. Whoops. Storage select. Yeah, okay, it's the same. Okie dokie. It's going as it's perpetual. I get that feeling, Sovereign. Hey, Raid Optics. Doing 6 Ace Run on my Xbox One right now. Fun times. Hello, Fusion. Oh, the alert didn't show up. Hold on. Why didn't the alert show up? Or did I not? I actually might not have made an alert for hello there. Hold on. Okay. They're working.
Can you get me some water, please?
Okay, everything's fine. YouTube crowd, these are Twitch alerts happening, so that's what's going on there. Actually, I should probably drink some water. Place your bets on how long it'll take for him to accidentally fire a missile. Listen. Roz, remind me, it doesn't matter if you fire a missile, what matters is if it hits something, right? The good news about gun only is that the ally support doesn't ruin it. That's a good thing. We'll do SP new game. We're gonna go on normal difficulty because I'm not gonna... my understanding is that the Nosferatu is the best choice here. Because of its, because it's got the best gun in the game. Yeah, I saw Roz.
Garuda team, time to take off.
Ooh, actually, no. What I should have done is put on ECM. Because I could actually use that. Hey, Golduka.
Garuda team, time to take off.
Firing a missile doesn't hurt you, it hitting will count against you. Okay. South Korea has finally retired the F-4. Had no idea they had it flying for so long. That doesn't surprise me. So, the goal of this is just to complete guns only. I'm not aiming for S-ranks, I'm not aiming for anything in particular, just guns only.
State of emergency. Our nation is under attack by unknown forces. Do whatever you can to fend off the invasion. Garuda 2, roger that. Garuda 1, you call the shots.
After I do this, the last remaining things I need to do for the campaign in 6 for all achievements is S-ranks. Oh guys, let me know how the audio balance is, because that seems to change every single stream. The last thing I'll need is all S-ranks on normal and hard difficulty, and then that'll be it. I will have gotten all achievements, campaign achievements, on 6. Sound balance seems right. Game is slightly louder for you. I will turn that down just a tad then. Let's put it there. Just a tad.
We've got an idea on the invaders.
Okay, so normal I still have unlimited guns. Okay. I couldn't see the ammo behind the chat. But that means I won't have to look at the ammo. Fighting a helicopter. I really like the Slovakia SP skin. And not just because the Butterfly Master used it, but that is a good reason too.
The Slovakian threat level has been reduced. You should be able to hold out against them. Garuda 1, we've almost got them. Let's do this one plane at a time.
I would go for the S rank if it wasn't just so tedious doing guns on them.
Unbelievable. I say we teach him a few manners before we kick him out.
Did not mean to do that. Meant to switch weapons. I should just switch the... oh, that's a problem. Oh no, the reticle still shows up. You gotta get away from their debris. Okay, so I can still target enemy units with it. That's good.
Garuda team, watch your necks out there. Stick with close-range targets and run them down.
Done.
That's what I like to hear. Our Air Force is holding down the enemy. Keep it up.
I'm just expecting this to suck
Drive them out of America.
with the operation missions.
What's this? Missiles?
Number 3, your radio's down. Number 3, where are you? Somebody house was suspended in midair. Our plane's been wiped off the radar.
What the hell was that? Where are they coming
I'm not
from?
even going to be able to attempt a Stricken Stomp without any kind of missiles. I can still use allied attack on them, but...
Damn it! What about our city? What about Grace Maria?
I'm just trying to get a little bit more allied assault. Bruh moment. Hello, welcome to the stream.
Warning, additional enemy planes have been spotted on radar. You don't want to know how many.
I would have been so mad if one of those missiles I dumped hit me.
hostile to all planes. Air Defense
And we
Command
can-
has ordered an evacuation. You've been ordered to give up Grace Maria. Break away from this airspace and head west.
The only missions where I had a problem were the guy on the chandelier. Okay, that's gonna suck.
We are militarily at a huge
Also, keep in mind that
disadvantage.
Shamrock is not the
Comply
bounty
with
guns
the
on the
order
second
and
one.
head
Hard
west.
targets, you want that. Yeah.
Listen, it's only temporary. The plan is to withdraw, meet up with all remaining forces from each area, then regroup for a counterattack. We can't afford to lose you. Follow the order.
This is Garuda 2 to Garuda 1. We really should get out of here.
Done. Now, where's that Strigan?
Garuda team, you've made it out of the combat zone. Head for the rendezvous point.
Alright, lost
I
him.
promise we'll be back for you. Just a little longer. I promise.
Is there, like, a gun-only bonus in the debriefing? I mean, we're about to find out. I just want to make sure that...
Our military has escaped destruction because of your valiant efforts on the battlefield. But
Okay,
our
well, it
capital
does
and our
say here,
central,
gun
the nation of
100%.
Estovaquia
Okay.
had declared, in response, the Republic of Emeria's
I do see
political
bonus,
council
but I'm assuming
unanimously
that's
adopted
for
a
the
resolution
rank.
of open war against the
So,
Federal Republic
yeah,
of Estovaquia.
just as long as the gun is 100%.
Our forces remaining on
That's
the
what matters.
American mainland
Okay.
are still fighting in desperation. Once the
Hi, Gorilla Man. Welcome to the stream.
Fire and smoke.
Yes, it does. Well, Suzori, I will tell you, it is this tutorial that I'm most scared of. No. No, Igaion is going to suck. Everything else is just a bunch of the operations, so... That's just going to be, like, grinding, basically. I don't know that Chandelier is going to be that difficult, to be honest.
Garuda 1, which plane should I... How about my weaponry? Are we ready?
Garuda team, time to take off.
Because what matters is getting the... Because I'm not going for S-ranks. So what matters is getting the cooling units.
Those
Going
bombers
for
have
the
passed through
warhead.
mountains
Well,
and are
I'm on
still
normal
course for
difficulty, so the
Vitose.
warheads won't matter as much.
They're here.
Head back to the base if you need supplies. You can land
After
there at
that,
any
the
time.
tunnel... The AA guns in that tunnel, those are going to be obnoxious. Well, the AAA towers I'm not as concerned about because I usually use Allied Assault on those. Because they're bullshit towers.
Formation of enemy bombers is on its way to
They are
Vitose.
absolute 100%
Take them
bullshit.
out.
Project Aces knew exactly what they were doing putting them
This
there.
territory is all we've got left. Garuda team, it's in your hands. We've got to intercept those bombers. Stay within range of the radar facility. That should give you the upper hand in battle.
The Kodos aren't bad, it's the Gaijus that sucks. Yeah, getting up close and personal with the Gaijus.
Our air defense network won't
Chandelier
last
will
much
still be
longer.
painful with all the guns. It's really, like,
Is Estovaquia trying to raise our entire country?
they do have a lot of gun defenses all around, including the ships. The ships will probably be a little bit painful. But those AAA towers I'm expecting to wipe out with Allied support. With guns only, it's going to be harder to build a support bar. Yeah. And with the Nosferatu, it's freaking glass cannons, so...
More enemy bombers detected on radar. It looks like another formation.
I could just try to spend the time long-range snipe some of the ships. Because these guns do travel a bit. Obviously gravity affects them, but it's not like... It's not like they completely disappear, so I might be able to try. We'll have to see, we'll have to see. I don't remember, are Strigan mission critical? Are they TGTs in Chandelier? That was a little too close. Weapons of mass destruction? That it's going to be in there.
Damn it! What a bunch of lies!
More for the timer than anything else.
More enemy bombers incoming. There's quite a few this time.
Strigans are not targets in Chandelier. Because I can dodge Strigan fire. I can't dodge those damn AAA towers. Those damn gun towers.
Enemy kill confirmed.
Whoa.
Fourth enemy bomber confirmed down. Keep
Hey,
up the good work.
192. Welcome to the stream. Can you destroy the big flying boys formation only with gun?
Bombers are still
Well,
incoming.
there's a
Stay
medal
sharp.
for gun only. That's why I'm doing it. So, yes, that has to be possible.
I don't care. It's all over if the building falls.
They are TGTs and Silvat, I got on Moloch, yeah. Moloch's gonna suck. That's really gonna suck fighting the Strigan there.
Sixth enemy bomber is down. Was that the last of them?
Because everywhere else I get Allied Assault, but not in Moloch doesn't, because the Allied Assault disappears.
Garuda 1.
Do I even
ESM
want the
is active.
Nosferatu there?
Bomber number 8 confirmed down.
I mean, there's still checkpoints.
Ninth bomber down.
All enemy bombers
I'd give Shamrock EML and let him go at it.
last one of them.
Enemy bomber formation is confirmed down. I have to say you handled things well.
So I could give him
All that praise on us is
I could give him ADMM for weapons of mass destruction and sick
Roger
him
that,
on
Avalanche. I'll just report you as gunned down and
on the
missing in
units.
action.
And then Strigan, yeah, I guess it's gonna have to
That's
be
pretty
EML.
harsh, Ghost Eye.
all planes. It's time to get on home now. Try and make it back for supper.
Oh, there is a little bit of a excuse me. There is a little bit of a wave like effect around the aircraft.
The
In this
enemy
game.
bombers have been intercepted.
Alright, 2 down, but now the slog begins.
Garuda, how about are we
Garuda team, time to take off.
WMD is still a canyon mission, so the targets in the canyon are gonna be up to you. Yeah, but can't Shamrock ADMM them?
Ghost Eye to all forces. We're about to engage enemy units on the other side of the
Excuse
river
me.
from multiple angles.
This is Warlock Battalion. We'll be keeping the central unit occupied. Warlock's Battalion, you're set up to hit all enemy
Actually, I could have Shamrock
Still caution, we've got the west side
throw some
covered.
ADMMs towards Warlock.
Garuda team, provide cover for our troops on the ground and eliminate all Estavakian ground forces. Choose any area you want to cover. Cross the return line
then
if you
I'll
need supplies.
try gunning
It's
down
at the south end of the
from
airspace.
They've got way more guys than us. Great confidence booster, huh? Let's get on it, Garuda 1.
Since you fly faster and are ahead of him, you'll run out of time waiting for him to AD. Oh, okay. I heard those ADMMs. There they go. Shamrock, I told you to attack the other ones, but okay.
Use the Operation ID device when the battle gets too heavy. Your radar display can be toggled for each operation. Walk's battalion is a small-scale unit. Don't let the enemy surround them. They'll need the best backup you've got to offer.
No HUD gun only on ace difficulty would be pure pain. That is like, Ace Combat Fan has been. No! Ace Combat Fan has been doing videos of Ace Combat Zero without HUD. And I, like... Like, you can memorize, especially the PS2 games, and, like, you can memorize some of the positionings. Of course, you have the audio cue for missile lock. So, you could do that,
Don't let
but
enemy
it's
forces
still
reach Warlock
painful.
battalion.
And I'm
Take them
still,
out before
like,
they
surprised
cross
that
the
he's doing
bridge.
a whole video series on it. come on.
Garuda 1 evaded the
6
missile.
without HUD? And like, okay, so like 0 without HUD and guns only? I don't see, like, how that would be any kind of fun. And then doing that in 6 with the amount of targets that you have to deal with. No way. No way.
Roger, Quark.
Getting rid of the HUD would make the operations system even worse than I think it already is, because, like, one of the biggest problems with the operations system is especially, like, not so much this mission, but when you have the missions where a couple of the operations are on top of each other, then you'll easily start failing
Aircraft that have already completed their
operations.
operation objective are being sent your way. Call them in when you need backup.
There's no terrain bounce in this game. I blinked. What happened to Pitose? We did it. You blinked.
About half the enemy forces are down. I don't think they'll be getting in any further. Our firepower is far superior to theirs.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it myself. I have, like, you know, I've played with it before. Like, I've tried a couple missions without the HUD. I don't remember which game or which missions. It's been so long since I last did that.
That ground target.
Like, it is a fun novelty. It is a fun challenge. But, man, it is...
All tanks, it's time to wrap this up. Take them all out.
Enemy tank
It's a
destroyed.
challenge. It's definitely a challenge. And I don't know if that I would even, like, think that it's a fun challenge, necessarily. Where's the other one? There you are. Raw's AC6 without HUD is masochistic. Because, like, you could try to use the ADMM, but, well, I'm gonna guess that was Yellow Jacket. That was damn good. But, like, you won't know what you're locked onto if you have all the missiles locked, like...
Enemy forces have been dealt a heavy blow. All
Actually,
planes
no.
move into action against any forces still remaining.
They're not going anywhere. I won't let them get away. Talisman, don't go thinking.
It goes against everything that I have in my instinct
Don't be afraid to request allied support.
to, leave ECM on. Like, I want to switch weapons back. That's why I fired the missile earlier. Like, I just have that instinct to switch back and fire on something. It is really hard to fight the missile instinct. Of course I know I can do it. Like, I did it for 7.
Just cross over the safety line and head back to base if you need supplies.
At least in 7 we have pulse lasers and MGPs to make it easy. I don't like that you can cheese it with pulse laser. Like, I really don't like that the pulse laser counts as a gun. Or like I mean the pulse laser guns, like the ones on the Raven and the Dark Star. Like, if you're gonna have a gun-only thing, like, the pulse laser gun should not count. Where's this
Watch
thing?
out! The enemy has a lock on you. Box 2. That's one.
Gotcha.
A missile. Look out!
Yep.
This area has been cleared of enemy forces. Mission complete. Get back to base.
Now the real slog begins.
That's one step closer to Grace Maria. Garuda 1, I've got a hunch we'll be going home a lot sooner with you on board. I'm counting on you, Talisman.
And blah blah blah. I'm counting on you to use those ADMMs a little bit more often.
Thanks, Emit. This.
I really hope that one missile fire. I didn't see it hit anything. I didn't see a hit marker, so I'm really hoping that didn't screw me.
Talisman,
Garuda team,
For this
time
one,
to take
I
off.
am going to avoid snake pits. The less dogfighting that I have to do, the better, because it puts me at risk of stalling with the
This is
Nosferatu.
Ghost Eye to all planes.
But the
Initiate
more
invasion of Bartolomeo Fortress.
strafing runs that I can do, the better.
Got the west route to the fortress. Clark's battalion here. We'll advance for the
That's stupid, Russ. That is very stupid that mod counts.
Garuda team, I need you to provide backup for each battalion.
Is this the vanilla
Begin
CFA or the
operation.
prototype version? This is the vanilla. I don't have any of the DLCs on this Xbox. I don't own any of the DLCs.
Garuda team, back up the Warlock battalion. Use the Operation ID device when the battle gets too heavy. Your radar display can be toggled for each operation.
That's the only problem, because I like flying like that. So
Don't get overconfident. That train's got some wicked firepower.
what train?
Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground.
I heard those
Roger.
ADMMs.
Heading over to engage the enemy. Enemy facility reduced to rubble.
I think you reduced them to a little bit less than rubble. Do snake bits mission, you coward? No. No, I did it on ace difficulty. I did it damageless. I could do it without guns. I mean, I've earned the ability to not do it guns only.
Lock on.
I know she thick. I know. Well, you shouldn't be flying any plane like that. Not even the
Battalion is
Wyvern.
approaching the first checkpoint now.
That's just my problem
Enemy
with
facility
my
was
gameplay.
destroyed. Warlock battalion has arrived at the first checkpoint.
I think I did this with the F-22. You can do this with any aircraft because, like, it doesn't matter. I think technically the Nosferatu does have the best gun in the game. But the difference isn't, like... I don't think the difference is that
They've got a lock on you
major.
from the ground.
Ow.
Warlock battalion is heading for the second checkpoint at a steady pace.
Alright.
Advance to the objective point. Mission accomplished. Thanks for the support.
Flyer like you would fly a faster Tomcat? You don't understand. I would fly the Tomcat like this too. That's the problem. That's my problem.
Talisman, don't be afraid to request allied support.
Enemy chopper unit confirmed. We'll need an air unit to take it out for us.
Watch out! They've got a lock on you from the ground.
Speaking of, man, I wish the Nosferatu was also a multi-role so we could have had the
Warlock's battalion ahead.
we could have had the Mauls as its fourth. Oh, Malbogs. It's not big. We didn't have those because it wasn't a multi-role. We just didn't have those because I'm sure they didn't have the programming to give us
Warlock's
UAVs as a
battalion is
weapon.
heading for the second checkpoint at a steady pace.
Like that didn't happen until 7. So
I have it. Shamrock, box 2.
and even then, I think the UAVs in 7 aren't really that good. So I feel like if they had them here in 6, they would have been even worse. Like I think people would have still gone for the ADMM or the EML. It would be interesting to see having multiple weapons, like in Hawks in Project Wingman. But I'm curious how that would have to balance against mission design. Because having Shamrock, you're a little late with that. Where are all those going? Okay, I appreciate it, but initiate ESM. Excuse me, I'm beating you guys with guns. Yeah, friendly ESM is useless now.
Warlock's battalion is approaching the second checkpoint now.
The A-10 has the best single gun in the game. The CFA just has 2 guns. Yeah.
Ground target has been eliminated.
But that's Ross. That's because it's a mod. Like, I mean, well, if it was available in the DLC, if the Melbogs were available with the CFA-44, I do think that they would have buffed them.
Fox Battalion has arrived at the second checkpoint.
But the Raven was also
Provide
DLC.
support for Fox Battalion.
It really shouldn't have been. But the Raven DLC is the one DLC that I will concede is a little scummy.
Enemy facility taken out.
Because like $5 for an aircraft is the cheapest we've ever had. Not counting some of the skins in 6, but I really don't count them as separate aircraft because it's not like they have separate models.
Watch out! They've got a
$5 for a complete aircraft with at least 3 or 4 different skins.
Fox Battalion has lost half its forces.
Is like the cheapest price we've had for that. Where was I going with that? But the Raven, given that it was a boss in the game, selling that as DLC, that was the one, like, that's the only one that I'm like, that's a little shitty. I get why, because they didn't finish it in time. Like, I get why it's DLC. But I think it would have gone a long way to have that as,
Fox Battalion has arrived at the objective point. Mission accomplished.
as a free update to the game.
All planes, move on to the enemy fortress. Ground unit, continue engagement.
Roger. Talisman, it's time to mop the floor.
Like, not that 7 doesn't have a lot of goodwill with fans, it does, but I think like that would have been just like a little bit more that would have been really appreciated, I think. The UAV-45 use ballistic guns instead of pulse lasers. They aren't blocked by clouds. I still maintain that 6 is planes are separate aircraft because they have separate stats and weapon counts. They do have separate stats and weapon counts. But I forgot about the flak.
Now's our chance to take them out.
But they're not unique models. For $5, every aircraft... Well, not all of the prototype... not all of the cutting-edge aircraft are new models. I will have to concede that one. But, you know, the Falcon, the Morgan, not the Morgan. The Falcon, the Morgan, the Nosferatu, the Shinden, like, all of those are brand new models, as opposed to 6's DLCs, which are just skins. Like, one skin. So, like, for the price in 7, you get 4 skins. 4? I think every aircraft had 4 unique skins.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
No, yeah, the flanker type Ace 2, yeah, it's... yeah. You of all people, I cannot tell that to, Ross. I cannot tell you that it's the same aircraft.
Maintain current level of engagement.
Not after the torture you went through. But it would be interesting, like, to have the... legitimately, to have the ADFX-02 playable. Like, that would be a really cool improvement to allow multiple weapons in the next Ace Combat. However it plays out, but that necessitates different mission design. Because you have to balance for increased ammo counts. Which then puts you into, like, you know, a 6 situation where there's, like, massive battlefields. Maybe that's something that they end up doing, who knows? I do wonder what would have been the 3rd, or I guess 1st ADF plane had the Raven been finished and made free for base game players. I think they would have just taken, like, another fictional plane from the series.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
The enemy fortress has just about had it. Our ground unit almost has it under control.
Like, maybe they wouldn't have made a, maybe they wouldn't have made an ADF theme. Like, maybe instead they would have done a different theme with it. Excuse me. Who knows, maybe it could have been the XO2A. You know, to fit with, like, the classic Ace Combat fictionals kind of thing. The PS2 fictionals. Or the XFA-27. That could have also fit. Because it is the classic ADF killer. Oh yeah, you're right. The Ace Combat 2 Falcon.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Yeah, that might have been an option.
The Bartolomeo Fortress is under our control. Nice work, Garuda team.
I don't know, actually, now that I'm thinking about that. Like, would people have liked that? Having 2 Falcons that just had the slightest model differences? Because they could get away with it in Infinity, but could they get away with it as like two separate plain DLCs? I don't know, actually.
Our post.
Fenrir remains the only Strange Rule superplane that hasn't been released in DLC form. Is it? No, the Ace Combat 3 aircraft, the Aurora. I don't know if the Aurora counts as... I don't know if any of the 3 planes actually count as super planes, because... I don't know. Well, the problem is, like, you know, the Morgan, like... Does the Morgan count as a super plane? Like, if you got rid of the burst missile... Because it's like, it's on the edge, I think. It's not...
Take off.
Of all of the super planes, the Morgan is like, it's consistent. It's good, but it's not high performance like the others. Or has its own quirk, because it really doesn't.
Take a look.
The only reason that I'm going for the airport here
Ghost eye to all forces.
is in case I get
We're about to
damaged.
start the landing operation.
This is Warlock Battalion.
Historically, contextually, yes, it was a super plane, of course. It was the super plane of 1995, but, like, you know, compare the Morgan and the Falcon as DLC planes, like, you know, you get way more utility out of the Falcon. Even with the TLS, like, you know, it's just that the Falcon flies better. It just
Garuda team,
does.
your job is to eliminate any threats posed to our forces in each of these combat zones. Begin operation.
And of course, that's the point. The Falcon is a straight upgrade of the Morgan. That's why it's designed like that.
Moving to disembark and take control of Artara. Garuda team, take out any stovies in our way.
Now that everything can mount lasers, it lost its one trick. Well, the Falcon, like, the really, like, interesting thing for me about using the Falcon in 7 is that it is one of the most stable and fastest planes for that stability. Like, it is a consistently superior plane to most planes in that game. Like, the Dark Star has incredible speed, but that's its main gimmick. Like, the Falcon is just, I think, superior in, like, a lot of respects. Like, it's got very consistently good stats. Add onto that the FAAB, which I want to say is only on the A10 otherwise. Not that the FAAB is, like, as good in 7 as it was in 0, but for, like, large groups of small targets, it is very, very powerful. It is useful in more missions than you might expect. Oh yeah, no, the FAB was added in DLC. Yeah, so if you want to use the FAB, then you have to choose between the Falcon and the SMTD. Which is, like, you know, you don't exactly need it. You've got the UGB, and you can still improve the UGB parts. But I I think the third weapon the Falcon got was 4 a.m., which just, like, you know, eh. It's got, at least it's got decent home, but, you know, there's better anti-air options. Rockets are fine in 7. They're fine. And
Anti-aircraft gun destroyed.
Roz, like, to someone like you, fine is not good enough when it comes to the rockets. Like, I know, but I do think they need to improve. Like, if there's anything that the rockets need improved, it's their
To intercept.
splash damage, their area effect. But oh no, compared to like 4 and 5, no, 7's rockets are way better. I've not never used the rockets in the PS2 games because obviously I know that they're shit. They are so bad in the PS2 games. And then there's the guided rockets, which are really good for the Sea-Wiz. Good night, Sovereign. Be well. Who is this now? Why are you not marked? Who are you guys? Why aren't you marked? F-14. Oh, they're not marked because the operation's over. They took off at the airport. That's why. Okay. What I want to do now is I want to do Operation C because I want to test out how these guns will work on ships. Hey Suzori, welcome to the stream. They need to fix the rocket reticle for the next AC. Yeah, I hate the reticle in 7 so bad. Because, like, the rockets are a lot more, they're a lot more accurate. Like, Cherry did the HUD modifications, and she made, like, a much better reticle because, like, she didn't change anything about the rockets. It's just that the reticle is so massive and it doesn't need to be because there is just a small, tiny part of that the rockets actually fire into. Such a bizarre choice for them.
The airport. You're clear to land there for supplies. Land at the airport if you're low on ammo.
Ooh, I don't know why that was so. That alert was so soft on my side. Sky Shadowing, thank you for the subscription, and welcome to the stream. 54 months. That's insane. Hey Jetstorm, welcome.
An enemy fleet is approaching from behind. If they join with the others, we're in trouble.
Okie dokie.
All enemy ships and eradicate any sign of a sea threat. We're leaving the skies to you.
Let's see. Yeah, that is going to make Chandelier a little difficult because they're still quite spongy. They're not as spongy as they are in later games,
Enemy
but
destroyer sunk. Careful
like
now,
having
they're
to
tracking you on radar.
having to focus here. It does keep me away from the SAMs, but it's the guns that I'm worried about.
Roger. Enemy destroyer sunk.
Yeah,
Half our targets are down.
more likely to be destroyed, deleted.
The Gardenia has been immobilized. All personnel abandoned ship. Destroy under.
I'll let Shamrock dogfight.
Guerrilla team, bring up the fat lady.
Ground target destroyed.
Wait, was that howitzer on a... Yeah, that howitzer was on a helicopter landing pad. Interesting. They all are. That's funny. Also, if anyone wants to, like, try to play Infinity, this is it. Operation C is literally Infinity. Going for the oil fields here is, was a big part of pipeline destruction in Infinity. Like, they literally copy-pasted this map. Alright. Not more ships.
Watch out, the enemy has a lock on you.
Ooh, okay. Eee!
Garuda 1 down.
I forgot that missiles knock you down. Speaking of rockets, they really should have made the guided rocket in 7 multi-lock instead of spamming all the rockets on one single target. Well, that's what makes them useful against heavily armored targets like ships. Rockets from Assault Horizon were kind of good too. They were on helicopters. I don't remember how they were on planes. I don't think I used them very often on planes. Well, you didn't get a lot of options for planes with rockets. Because I think for Hostile Fleet, I tended to use 4 AGMs. And in the missions with ASM, like, nothing beat just plain guns. The guns were so overpowered in ASM. Hey, Calamitous. Smartest Estevakian artillery replacement. Oh, Roz, you crashed my Wyvern. That's fine.
Ground target destroyed.
Speaking of alarm, no more. Shut up. The problem with rockets in 7 is that they're just really shit due to damage resistances. Yeah. And they're unreasonably difficult to aim due to a really bad hitbox / splash AoE. Yeah, we were just talking about the reticle. That just, like, makes it absolutely stupid to use them, and Cherry made such an improvement. Because that reticle goes a long way towards making them feel inaccurate when they're really not. Because you have no idea where they're going. Because that reticle is so awful. I don't mind damage resistances existing. I kind of like that they do, actually. Because it goes towards, like, solving the problem of FA being the XPO and RCLing the Igaion. Like, because I get it in that regard. But they do get a little overly restrictive sometimes, and they, like, you would expect rockets to do more damage towards ground targets. So...
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Or ships. I always played with cannon planes and they never had rockets.
Count on me.
Besides the F-22, there isn't a whole lot of cannon plane in Assault Horizon. Because you were locked to certain planes in the campaign run. And they intentionally made it very ambiguous which one Bishop was flying. I mean, you could probably, you know, guess that he would be flying the American aircraft, but in the context of Assault Horizon, like, you need to train to switch planes. Like, it's not like you can just, it's not like riding a bike. You can't just ride a different bike. Like, 2 different planes are very, very different. So, Someone like Bishop cannot just go from the F-16 to the Typhoon, to the Rafale, to the A-10, to the F-22. Like, it doesn't work like that.
Smoothly.
But it's a game, so... That's why I love the idea of Mobius 1 using the F-4 all the way until Barbonti when you unlock the F-22, because those are the only two cannon planes that we know Mobius 1 flew.
Distance target. We've taken control of the coast. We couldn't have done it without Garuda's cover.
How is RCLing the guy on a bad thing? That sounds dangerously close to blasphemy, good sir.
Enemy reinforcements detected
It cheapens
on
the
radar.
fight.
They're approaching our landing unit at
Now,
high speed. We can't let anything
honestly
happen to our landing
talking,
unit.
honestly
Drive back
speaking,
the enemy and provide cover.
the Igaion fight is really stacked up against the player. Like, it is so intense. If you're not, like, you know, assuming you're not using Allied Assault, and assuming you're not using FAB or RCL, or let's say you're not using any special weapon at all. It is a horrible, horrible fight. Hilariously, because in Infinity, Stonehenge got a slight buff because you had to take out 3 jamming towers instead of 1, and you had like they had like, you know, higher damage resistance and more defenses. But Solg and Excalibur got so heavily buffed compared to their PS2 counterparts. Igaion got nerfed. Gaijus and Kodos and Igaion got really, really nerfed in Infinity. And I think that worked better, because I think the Infinity versions of the Igaion fights were much more balanced towards, like, anyone can do it with any weapons, like, not just having to cheese it.
I have it. It's a launched missile.
Enemy tank has been destroyed.
So for that reason, I'm out.
The enemy reinforcements have been wiped
So,
out.
because you have so many targets, you have so much bullshit coming up at you. With the Strigan team, with the Igaion's defenses, with the Gaijus' defenses. It's a lot. But, if damage resistance existed, if the RCL and the FAB were so much less effective against the Igaion than any other target, that would be fucking annoying, because those are two of the best ways to get through that mission. So, yeah, Ross, it's like going through it with the Type Ace-2 aircraft, going through the Igaion fight with any of the Type Ace-2 aircraft. Like, first of all, why would you do that to yourself? Because it is not designed for normal gameplay. That fight is not designed for normal Ace Combat gameplay. That fight is designed for Allied Assault and special weapons. And I don't think that's normal Ace Combat gameplay. I don't think, like, pressing a couple of buttons in less than 3 minutes to wipe the map, I don't think that's fun. I really don't. Like, Infinity was so much fun to me. And a big part of that was because you had to, you know, collaborate with other people in order to actually get the damn S ranks. But... And let's not pretend Infinity was balanced. It was not. But I think it was a lot more balanced than 6 was, for damn sure. Definitely Assault Horizon. They definitely improved, like, you know, bombs. Bombs were so bad in Assault Horizon, if I remember correctly. Or was it the other way around, actually? God, it's been so long since Infinity. 10 years, by the way. This month is Infinity's 10-year anniversary. I have part of a script written for a retrospective on Infinity. I really want to make a video about it, but I have been so badly depressed this last month, this entire year, to be honest. This has been a bad year for me, really bad. I don't... It's not burnout. It's not like I burned myself out with Project Wingman. Just... Like, just depression being depression. And I don't have...
Warning, incoming missile.
I don't know how long of a video I would make for Infinity, and no matter what, I feel like it wouldn't be long enough. Because Infinity took over my life. I love that. I still love, like, it's present tense. I love Infinity, but, you know, it's shut down now. I loved it so much. It was the best Ace Combat multiplayer ever, and it was some of the best Ace Combat gameplay, period. Having co-op like that. And I'm scared about, like, you know, what a follow-up could be like in this new era of what live service games are like. But I want to celebrate it. I want to make a 10-year anniversary celebration video for it, but it would be so much. I'd have so much to talk about. I can't record anything, so I'd have to download so many videos off of YouTube to talk about it. I don't know that I have that kind of editing in me. It would be such a mammoth to edit. So, I kind of, like, don't want to. I want to so bad, but I kind of don't want to, because it would be such a gargantuan task. I need to turn on the AC, because I am starting to sweat. That's what happens when I blow hot air for an entire stream. Mobius is such a god that he can outdogfight flankers in a Phantom. Yeah. Soul going full pew-pew with 20 TLS aimed at whatever is moving around in Infinity. Soul was such a fun fight. That was such a fun fight. And Excalibur was so much fun. The cannon planes are the ones your wingmen are flying? Oh, Ember. Remind me then, what were those?
Enemy forces. We are the America.
All I remember is the... I think it's the F-15E Guts gets at one point. Besides that, I don't remember. The only targets that GBP does 100% or more damage against are planes and bunkers. You know, the things they cut from the game. Which is why GBP's only true area of excellence is doing an Immortal Ashley, bombing Mihai and Mimic and Hugin immune into death. GBP really got shafted in 7. It wasn't... Because there were a lot of bunkers. There was a lot of opportunity to use GBP in Infinity. You need armored targets. You need heavily armored targets. In real life, do guided penetration bombs, are they used against ships? I don't, well, okay, I mean, it's not like we have... It's not like we have a modern Ace Combat, like, war going on. The wars that are going on are not Ace Combat-like at all. But what would GBP have a utility against ships? I didn't have a PS3, I think it would have enjoyed Infinity. I think a lot more people would have enjoyed it than, like, they like to say. Like, oh, the fuel system. It really wasn't that big of a deal. Especially, like... Because, like, you got enough fuel for 30 minutes of playtime, and sometimes, honestly, that felt like enough. Like, that was like, okay, I'm done for now. I think part of the reason I didn't like 6 as a kid was because I didn't know Allied Attack existed, so I never used it. See, Calamitous, this is why they make you do the tutorials. The bombs in AH were reliable at worst. I remember them being really fucking good on the KA-50, the DLC helicopter. I love Infinity as well, but the Seal Clubbers ruined it for me, as well as the Wallet Warriors. Strangely, that saved the series, I think. It wasn't the Wallet Warriors that saved it, it was just the fact that so many people played it and enjoyed it. That was, like, the bigger thing. I'm sure, like, you know, there was some aspect of, like, you know, there was a lot of people spending money on the game, so I'm sure they saw that metric as well. But I don't think Bandai Namco needed the money. It wasn't about the money, it was, you know, they were testing all of their franchises at the time. But yes, Infinity did save the franchise. Also, as far as the seal clubbers were, that was fun. But the Wallet Warriors, like, if you played consistently, you could get top 1,000 at best, top 3,000 or 5,000 at worst in some of the tournaments. You couldn't get, like, the top 200 planes. But you didn't need them. If you were playing consistently and long enough, like, you would have some of the best planes upgraded anyway. Sea-Wiz would kill the aircraft before it could get close. Sea-Wiz is the reason why long-range anti-ship missiles exist. No, but I'm saying, foregoing Sea-Wiz, would GBPs work against ships? Would a penetrative bomb work on ships? I don't know. So that's why I'm asking. As I understand it, GBPs or laser-guided bombs would be very effective against ships realistically, as long as air defenses didn't exist. Like, assuming Sea was down, they would fuck up a ship. Yeah, so, why are GBPs, why do they have a damage penalty against ships? That becomes my question. Like, could they change the resistance for GBP to work against ships? Because I think that would really help their utility in 7.
Talisman, how about are we... Garuda team, time to take off.
Because Project Aces works in mysterious ways. While true... The GBP in Infinity was really OP. You could MVP Igaion or Excalibur with FB22 and GBP. Are you thinking of SFFS, Susori? Because people were using SFFS with the FB22, not GBP. I don't think paveways were tested against ships. They seem to be mainly bunker busters. I mean, yeah, I assume that, like, you know, but that's why I'm saying there is no Ace Combat-like conflict in the real world, because no one is going to use a penetrative bomb against a ship. Like, that's not... We have missiles for that. Like, no one's gonna do that shit. I'm just saying, like, you know, imagining. Would it make sense for them to make GBPs effective against ships in the code? How do you think aircraft killed battleships in World War II? A lot of missiles, I assumed. During the Falklands War, the Argentinian Air Force did use conventional bombs against the British Navy in a surprisingly low. Conventional bombs. I'm asking about penetration bombs. Bunker buster type bombs. I don't think we had missiles in World War II, did we? Did we? I don't remember when missiles were first invented. I know we had radar in World War II. Okay, it was dive bombs. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know, were they penetrative bombs? Like, were those used against ships? Like, the Germans had guided bombs in World War II? Okay. Speaking of gargantuan consciousness, I get another one in addition to restored, but I don't know if I'll get it. So much that I want to do. So much that I want to do. Calamitous, you understand. I understand you. You understand me. I should go for the airport in case I need... You know. Missiles are very late 50s.
Garuda team, initiate close range air support. Get out there and hit what
Early
you can.
Vietnam, yeah.
Bust some hits, Talisman.
Game 6 of Timberwolves versus Nuggets right now? No worries, Vegeta. I think the first missiles were the B1, B2 in World War II, so there were more than 4 rounds of cruise. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't really... I mean plane missiles, I don't mean cruise missiles. Those were, like, the first cruise missiles. Or, like, I don't know that they were the first, but, like, yeah, those were more cruise missiles than what we were talking about.
Stogies are after our runway.
Although, I assume cruise missiles are very good against ships. I remember the Japanese bomb that sunk the USS Arizona is like made from a battleship shell or something. be actually setting Shamrock to attack. I don't know if he does attack something that I have disabled on the radar.
I'm on the attack.
Enemy tank destroyed. Enemy threat level down.
No, he does.
Keep up,
Okay.
Garuda team.
Protect that runway at all costs!
Armor-piercing bombs were used in World War II? Okay. I mean, there has to be a reason why they disabled, or why they reduced GBP effectiveness against ships. But I don't know.
The enemy threat level has dropped again, as Davakians are down to 30% of their forces.
Careful now. The enemy has you on radar.
Ooh.
Bullseye. I've got a lock.
Vegito shadowing. Are those basketball teams?
Did you hear that, Stingray? The airsweep is over. Take off!
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know those finals are, or I think we're still in the semifinals.
Go! Go! Protect the runway at all
Well,
costs!
I mean, it's the conference finals, but...
The enemy hasn't given up yet.
Any planes who need supplies can land on the runway. I repeat, any planes who need supplies can land on the runway.
Okay. Whoa, 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 where am I going? Oh no, that is you. I get so paranoid with the damn operation circles.
Garuda team.
Well, the
back up
Western
the Admiral
Conference
tank
is in
battalion.
semifinals. Isn't the Eastern Conference like, or are we still? Hey, shit! Whoa. Wait, Boston is in the Eastern Finals. We're still waiting on the other team, right?
Are there any fighters available to cover Barracuda Battalion?
I'm barely paying attention to it because my dad is paying attention to it, so I just osmosis from him. I just read about a U.S. ship that was decommissioned and sunk with paveways, but they also did use anti-ship missiles, so maybe not as effective. Eh. But there is historical precedent
Targets
for
within
using
Operation Space are down, but stay alert.
those bombs
The
against
worst is
ships,
yet to
so...
come.
Yeah, no, those two gun trains there are very, very armored. Hence why whenever they showed up in Infinity, there would be, like, GBPs and stuff used against them, because they were very useful. Witness the power of our gun train obliterated. Shamrock, driving? Where were you firing those, Shamrock?
Enemy radar vehicle destroyed. Knock down their defenses.
Yeah, I saw Yuki was streaming. I felt so bad.
They can't do this alone.
If he's still on when I'm done for tonight, we will raid him. On Twitch, at least. Hi. Well, I guess Shamrock was firing on Operation D.
We've received a telegram from HQ Command. You're to go after an Estavakian
chasing than being chased.
All ground units are to spread out and close in on the Estovaki unit. Show no mercy. Dragon Busters, roger. Time to get close and personal. We will take Battalion.
Garuda 1 down.
Do you know anything about WG2P?
I'm a lot better at chasing than being chased.
WGP. I don't know.
We've received a telegram from HQ Command. You're to go
Is that
after
it's told me
an
that the
Estovaki
Japanese
unit
version
that's
has full
just started
voice acting,
pulling out
which
of
means the
action.
English version got
I'm
shot.
a lot better at chasing than being chased.
All ground units are to spread out and
Oh, I completely missed that. Warship Gunner 2 Portable. English translation patch because that version of the game is exclusively in Japanese. And because one, Portable has exclusive content, two, there are a couple of translation errors in the PS2 original. If there's anything that I've learned from looking at achievement development for retro achievements, the difference in complexity between PS1 games and PS2 games is quite massive. So, like,
Enemy facility
I mean, that's why
destroyed.
most ROM hacks are,
This mission is going
you know,
well.
of
All
ROMs,
forces, keep the
of
pressure on.
Game Boy games and PS1 games, you know, in Ace Combat 3's case. So I wish you the best of luck with that if you push through for that. Oh, these
The
are
threat level for remaining Estovakian forces is
Hey,
down
oh,
to about
shit. We're fine. We are fine. What I find interesting is that I think this mission is the only mission where some of the targets from the operations that you don't do are also targets in the mission update.
the threat level for remaining Estovakian
Because if I remember
forces is
correctly,
about
I think the
40%.
gun train you always have to destroy. I just had the. I mean, we will go back up to get it. There was that radar and the tank command from operations A and B.
Enemy facility taken out.
I think this is the only mission that does that. I just hit an ally helicopter. Jose, welcome to the stream. I genuinely have no idea. None of us know. Like, how can we know?
The threat level for remaining
I just hope to be
Estovakian
pleasantly
forces is down to
surprised.
about 20%.
I'm sure we will be, but I hope to be pleasantly surprised when we eventually get that reveal. Which is probably sooner than we think. You know, the game has been in development now for... at least 2 years? 2.5 years? Oh. I am not going the right way. Hey, yes, Minister. Welcome to the stream. $2.5, 3 years at this point. Hey, Kusa. I completely missed all of them. I honestly do think we will get at least a teaser
Enemy has a lock on you.
this year.
Lock on. That tank's scrap metal now.
Shamrock, you have 80 MMs. Shit. Oh, no. Project... They have not been resting on their laurels, Minister. No way. We're very well aware that they have been in active development. Like, it's... Hey, come on.
Enemy tank has been
That was
destroyed.
surprisingly not that area of effect on that gun that time.
Enemy forces have been eliminated from the mission areas. That's enough dancing for today. Time to get on.
I mean, they've gone
home
so far as to make a new
I could've
company
danced a few
for
more
the game.
numbers.
I'm still dancing here. Go ahead and leave without me.
now. Don't give me that sky, kid. It's past your bedtime.
That's a video I need to make, Vegeta. I really need to make a video about 7's localization. That's probably far more important than anything else.
We proceed to
Our all
Again, it's just doing it that's the issue. At least 7 I can record.
Garuda team, time to take off.
I need teaching myself to rap so I can make a diss track on 7's localizers. It's all air targets. You gotta do 3 of them. The Journey of Kestrel 3.
Stogies are on their way. They're not stupid yet.
God, no.
Netrunner's here with some great news. Rumor has it that our Ranger Central Cassette has joined up with
Wait. Did I cross the operation circle, or... Oh no, I just crossed the operation circle, I think. Because I was gonna say, if destroying an ally involved in the operation starts the operation, that's gonna be really fucking funny.
Rumor has it that our Ranger Central Cassette has joined up with the Imperial
That guy's
military in
invincible.
Silvat. Oh yeah. They are charging in like rhinos.
No, okay, it doesn't start the operation. Okay. Alright, I'm done messing.
Stogies are on
I
their
do
way.
hope they bring back co-op multiplayer for 8, ideally more like what Joint Assault was, so we won't be dedicated servers. Yeah,
Netrunner's here with some great news. Rumor has it that our Ranger Central Cassette have joined up with the Imperial military in Silvat. Oh yeah. They are
I mean,
charging in like rhinos, folks.
you could store some data.
Things are about to happen.
I think Steam allows for like some multiplayer data to be saved on Steam servers.
exactly what we plan to do.
I wonder if PlayStation and Xbox allow that, and Nintendo.
Hardly see a thing.
Because if they do, then we could probably have something like Infinity, and still live without requiring a dedicated server. But I think if they made an Infinity like, I think they would still have dedicated servers, especially to ban people. There weren't a lot of people banned in Infinity, but
Ghost eye to Snake Pit. Keep close tabs on their movement.
come on. Yes, I am playing this on the 360, Minister. Original controller and everything. Not the original controller, this is the wireless controller. But 360 controller. Super Dimension Fortress Kestrel 4. Honestly, UGSF probably does have Kestrel. Spaceship or something.
Watch out! The enemy has a lock on you!
Come on. Yep. Slime missing the penal unit already? Oh. Talisman was the closest.
1, you're approaching the return line. Maintain your current heading to return to base and resupply.
Carrier in this case.
Looks like my support's coming in handy. Now take out the rest of them.
Your support is not helping. I'm doing guns only, my dude.
Garuda 2, roger that.
Watch, they'll find a way to bring the NGAD aircraft to 8. Oh, we will get 8. They're working on it.
Careful now.
Shamrock, did you just use all of them on one plane?
Talisman, take evasive action.
Come on, dude. Amateur hours.
Bandit, dead ahead.
I don't know, like, we don't know if, because we're approaching 6th generation aircraft now. Like, we don't know yet what time period the next Ace Combat game is going to take place in.
Careful now.
So,
Has you on radar.
I still kind of want them to stay in the 2000s and 2010s, because I'm really not that interested in going far future.
Missile missed its target.
It's not far future, it's current day now. God, I'm old. Shit. I don't know that I'm that interested in 6th generation, to be honest. I still kind of want to stick with 4th and 5th. But I also don't exactly want to go towards 3. The Nosferatu is not nerfed in 7. It is balanced. It's nerfed in Assault Horizon. If you think the Nosferatu is nerfed in 7, then you would clearly have not flown the Nosferatu in Assault Horizon. Go do that, and then come back to me. The Nosferatu is perfectly balanced for 7's scaled missions. Because if the Nosferatu was as powerful as it was in 6, like exactly as powerful, then it would just wipe the maps clean in 7. And that's no fun. I keep saying that's not fun.
Garuda 1, ESM is active.
It is balanced for the smaller scale missions that 7 has compared to 6. I need to catch up with Twitch chat. You guys have been talking. Blue on blue, blue on blue. I wish they brought back escort mission from X. What do you mean, Columbus? Sly's post-mission accuracy ranking dying when he's just sitting outside of gun range. I've never cared about that stat. Like, I've thought about that fact that, like, doing a guns-only run really reduces, my accuracy because I only use the gun for more sure shots. Like, my infinity stats are very much affected by the times that I would do gun only for challenges and stuff. Fucking shot A-10s. I don't care about the S rank. I mean, why are you using... Okay, no, he did use them on more than one
I've got a new
aircraft.
aircraft on radar. This must be a wave of attacks.
Drive! He evaded! There's a video idea why everyone is wrong about UGSF. Everyone is wrong in thinking that it's going to be more important than it actually is. It's not. It's not going... That's the only thing that I think everyone's wrong about. At least in the Ace Combat community. Because they haven't done anything with UGSF. It was supposed to be, like, this big thing. And they did make, like, a couple of comics. They had one game or one arcade game or something. But that was it. Everyone's mistaken in thinking that it's a bigger deal than it really is. None of the other games involved in UGSF have been affected by UGSF, so why would Ace Combat? The only way Ace Combat could be affected by UGSF is if it went into 2090, and we're not doing that. I hope not. Ace Combat Dig Dug, yeah. Everyone thinks that's like, you know, it's not that serious. It's really not that serious.
Lock on! Commencing lock on.
Get him! Get right once more! Heavy bomber approaching Fox Battalion. This is not going well.
Whoa.
There it is. Confirm the American ground unit's location. Arming hot to initiate attack. Enemy crews approaching. There's a large number of them.
I'm getting sick of these guys. I'd rather dogfight the jammers.
Solid defense. That escort's really stubborn.
What about another Cold War ace combat? What do you mean another? We've never had one.
That's your second kill. I think you're
Vegeta, whatever you tried to link earlier, it didn't go through.
as they seem. Looks like they've got fighters mixed up with the jammers.
Well,
I'll
you.
fighters will take care of the jammers. Bandit dead ahead. This one's mine. Missile closing in. Watch out for the shockwave. We got jammers mixed in with us. I'll take them all out.
Enemy
No,
jammers are set
you
up to
will
reduce our
not.
missile and radar capabilities. Watch out.
The Nosferatu's issue in 7 is that it doesn't fly like the Nosferatu. What? What do you mean?
I've been strange. Who the hell did that?
Second jammer down.
The escort mission multiplayer mode. Oh, like the proto naval fleet assault one. I see. Everyone is mistaken in thinking that UGSF is canon to Stranger. It isn't, at least for the moment. But that also leads into... No, Vegeta, links are blocked. You can't... Whatever you're trying to link, it appears as asterisks on my end. Because you can't link. You can't post links. I'm asking you what you're trying to link, not post a link again. I don't know where all those missiles are coming from. That also leads into the weird intent and original form stuff in terms of continuity, so I get why that misconception exists. It's the same thing with Strange Real. Like the term. Like it was never supposed to be the term, like the name of the universe. Like it's that same sort of like intent versus original form kind of thing. Do you guys remember the image of a weird arsenal bird that was shown in a Famitsu interview some years ago? Hold on, Minister, are you talking about, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? I swear to God, do we not have this uploaded on the wiki? No, we do. Okay. Just for some reason we don't have it on the Arsenal Bird article. Okay. Let me change the window. Nope. That is a different window. This one. Are you talking about this one, Minister? You're trying to post a clip, Vegeta. Clip should work. I'm not sure why. The Agaion looking one? Yeah, post it in the Discord. I want to know what you're talking about. Hey, Rosgriz. Welcome to the stream. Because as far as I remember, the Arsenal bird has always kind of looked the way it's looked. I want to see what Calamitous is about to link, because I'm not sure. Is that what you're talking about, Minister? That is, I think that's an Xbox controller of some kind. Either an Xbox controller or a third-party controller. Yes? They look like the Arsenal bird. I guess the back one... I see. It doesn't have this little nub at the start, at the front, and it has less propellers. Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't seen that before. Or maybe I did see this and I just thought nothing of it, because it barely looks like much. I'm sure that what's in the back is a prototype, like a prototype design that they had modeled before coming up with the current design. Because it still looks very much like the Arsenal bird. Let me switch back. Anyway, did you have something you wanted to say about it, or... How's the gun run going? Annoying.
Can you get me some water, please?
Hi, May. How you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. Oh, by the way, that art that I showed was the concept art from 2012. Dated 2012. I think January? I'm not sure if it was confirmed or if that was just my assumption. So 7 was conceptualized long before, you know, Infinity's release, but obviously, you know, they didn't have the green light for it. The author made an emphasis in that image. Can you be more specific? May, you were apologizing to me a couple weeks ago about going through 6, and I told you it's not that bad. Now it's annoying. Guns only in 6 is really annoying.
Another one. New aircraft detected. Approaching Warlock Battalion at high speed.
All planes, hurry! Don't let them get near Warlock Battalion!
I think I needed that break, though, because now I'm taking out these A-10s a lot better. Either that, or it's because they're just flying in a straight line. That could also be it. Oh, shit. Yeah, but when you have to dogfight with it, when you have to go nape of the earth, well, you don't have to, but it's either that or dive bomb. Yeah, I for some reason I'm not using it as much as I should be, the allied attack. just don't know how to fly my baby yet. Well, I don't like flying her, so that's not that surprising.
Thanks for the cover.
The author said something like, "I wonder what is that?" Back then, I thought it was some kind of teaser. I doubt it.
The enemy's starting to back off.
Shamrock, why can't you always fire the 80 members like that? No, I doubt that that's a teaser. Because what would that be? We would be fighting a proto-Arsenal bird? Like, it's just the Arsenal bird. I don't think that's a teaser. I'm sure it's an early model that they were just, like, making tests with in Unreal Engine 5. The reason that I don't think we're going to see the next game, like... Because I don't think we'll get a full trailer this year. I don't know that the game will even release next year. I'm sure Kona wants to because it's the 30th anniversary.
Nice kill.
But they're still missing some key staff. So
Got something on radar.
I don't know
That's
that
odd. Multiple
we're
small
close enough
objects
to
flying at
release
slow
yet.
speed through the airspace.
Alright, Raid Optics, have a good night.
Other aircraft are... Wait a minute. Warning, cruise missiles incoming. All planes break.
What?
Missile hit 3 o'clock. All aircraft stay sharp. Look out!
Those are the same missiles used to wipe out Grace Maria.
This is gonna suck.
Unstoppable. Like Ion, continue to engage.
Ooh!
All planes, cancel offensive and retreat. Garuda team, escort our planes out of there.
Alright, now I can
Gotta be kidding me. How are we supposed to defend that?
Their missiles are being guided by observation
Hey.
planes. Shoot them down and the attacks will subside. Each missile's estimated range of impact shows up on radar. The observation plane
Raoul,
should be
no,
located
no.
right in the center of that range.
No,
Garuda team,
nothing's...
shoot down those observation
They're
planes.
taking their
You've
time.
got to hold out until
And
all our
honestly,
forces have been
good.
safely evacuated.
Because now, like... They're having to increase to a new engine now. It's still Unreal Engine. But, you know, now they're changing to Unreal Engine 5. We've been demanding them for, like, you know, more multiplayer and, like, co-op campaign and shit. Like, they're very aware that the fans want a lot. We're demanding a lot of them. Better that they take their time. Because 7 was rushed. And it's not like 7's a bad game. But, you know... They're not releasing 7 on the Switch as a stopgap. That's nothing to do with it. That's very cynical. They have a new producer on the team,
Our evacuating forces have taken damage.
either from Ilka or
Those
elsewhere,
incoming missiles can be stopped if you
and
shoot down
he
their
was the one that
observation
came up with the
planes.
idea of the Switch port. Like, they were now able to make it. They were now able to optimize the game enough to make the Switch port a possibility. Nothing to do with, like, you know, they don't need more funding. This is the most successful Ace Combat of all time. They don't need the funding. Game development in general, not just, I'm not talking about like Unreal Engine 5. Game development has become very expensive, very demanding lately. Game budgets are in the hundreds of millions. If I remember correctly,
10 observation craft remaining.
These guys are unmanned.
those drones remote controlled. If I remember correctly, you don't have to shoot down all the drones to finish this. You just need everyone to escape.
Ghost Eye, have those planes evacuated yet?
Not yet. Evacuation's still not complete.
I wonder how close 7 is from 6 million copies. I wonder if the Switch port is
Range of
going
impact
to
confirmed on
push it
radar.
up there.
The observation plane must be right in there. About half the observation
I feel
planes
like they
have
would
been
have announced
destroyed. Keep your guard
5.5
up.
million. So
5
maybe we
observation
are
craft
slowing down
remaining.
now.
4 observation craft remaining. Our evacuating forces have taken additional damage.
I'm sure they have.
There should be an observation plane somewhere near each missile's point of impact. If only we could have shot them down at Grace Maria.
I'd love Ace Combat 7's Shadow of the Erd elevator. It's just these three little boys. Do we know what 7's budget was? No. Fuck.
Looks like you took a hit on your tail. You okay?
My tail. Just a hit on the tail.
2 observation craft remaining.
I didn't get the other one in the ring. That's okay. Nice.
All operation planes are down. Well done, Garuda team.
Alright, good night, Brosgers.
I guess we
What time
managed
is
to
it?
pull it off.
11.
We've got to do something about those missiles.
I don't know how much longer I want to
get back
stream.
to.
Just a whittle scratch.
The Stovies are on their way.
Thanks, but we're wait.
Those stripped of the grace of Harling shall all meet death in the embrace of Mihai's flame. Neo Archage, I think. I think. Actually, you know what? I will call it here. Shorter stream, but I think San Loma's a good stopping off point because that'll get me in the groove for a guy on next time. Is Ukraine still streaming? Yes, he is. And he is at Salumna. Perfect. Alright, Twitch folks, we are going to go over there. Thank you, Vegeta. Wait, hold on. I don't think I spelled his name right. Two underscores. There we go. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. Maybe tomorrow night I will try to have another stream so we finish the second half of the game. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone.